like when you connect to spirits that left their plane.
Right.
And she just said very clear, look, I don't want to see any dead people. Find another way for me to work with them. I'm okay to feel, I'm even okay to hear a message in my head, but I just don't want to see it.
Right. Right.
So they never showed up because she put the boundaries very,
Yeah,
so,
I never see them either. I hear them. Sometimes I will see like how they look like after they pass, like whether it was a car accident or if they, if they had a medical thing or if they, shot themselves or something. I mean, sometimes I will see that, but unless, someone asks the person who I'm doing the medium for, unless they ask something like that, I normally do not see it. I just hear the voices.
when you say hear the voices, do you hear with your own voice or somebody else's voice? It's different.
Sometimes it's somebody else's. It feels like it's somebody else's. For example, the guides, when they speak to me, it's quiet. It's like quieter than, the voice I have in my head. So yes, it's definitely a different voice, definitely like energetic. And the more I have done this, the louder it's gotten. In the very beginning, when it first happened, I was like, what was that? So, and I remember the first time I actually channeled a message, I was laying on my couch. This was many years ago, and I just had my eyes closed and I was thinking about something, and all of a sudden I just started talking. When I got done, and I don't remember what I said, but at the time I did remember what I said, and I called the woman who's told me I should be doing this. I'm like, what was that? What? And she said, oh, well, you're a channel. And that was the first time I found out about it. And then it was kind of like working with like your highest self and the universe to like hone that skill so that you could not necessarily control it, but make it to come in louder or answer more people's questions or be, around. So like when I do a reading, I mean, I hold tourmaline, black tourmaline in my left hand, because it kind of keeps me grounded. And I have a bunch of grounding stuff all around me that I use when I do readings. And I
Amazing.
spray, and I sage and do all that to,
I
to
have a
keep the
sun
energy.
guy here with me.
Yeah. So yeah. So I think you get
Oh,
that as a member of the club. When they give you the phone number that all the psychics talk on at 2 a.m., I think that's when you get the rock. Okay, that was a joke.
he's very funny too.
Yeah.
What is very always welcome. So you realize that you are a trans channel. That's what you did on the psychic fair when you just put your mind in the background and the entity. I don't like to call entity because it sounds
Yeah,
kind of
it's not
weird.
really an
I
entity
prefer to call being. And
being.
then
Yeah.
just use your vocal to speak through you.
Yes.
So I'm
And
not
it's
a
not and it's not like
translator.
so the when I was at the store, the woman who was the medium, she is a trance medium. So what she does is the person that she, speaks for, she actually like almost becomes him. So her voice gets low, she sounds like a guy when she's doing it. She scratches her head, her face because he had a full thick like beard and mustache. So when she's going into being him and channeling him, that was just fascinating. I'm not that. I don't like change and do that, but I've seen people do it more than once. I've seen like I know at least three people who do that, and it's just
Yeah,
interesting
I
watching
heard
how their
from
voice
media.
changes. I know my voice changes too.